Everybody wanna be your boss, man. What it do? Say, man, what it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? Hey, man, what's up with it, man? Y'all know what's up with it, man. What time it is? Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all wake up in the morning, and we gonna get to it in the morning, Jack. Oh, yes, indeed. They stepping in already. Everybody come in with that good morning spirit, man. Yeah, yeah. If you ain't waking up saying great morning, whatever y'all say to rise and grind and shine. Uh, yeah, it's just that time. Get on up, man. Yeah, yeah. Being productive is better than being unproductive. So everybody getting up to be productive. You heard me? Now, I see already, man, I got my guys in the building. Shout out to my boys, Max, Monkey, man. I got Ron Swift in the building. I got H-Time Finest, man, you know what I'm saying? My boy Bass in the building. And I got Nene in the building. Say, man, listen. Man, I've been sitting back, checking out a lot of this conversation that a lot of people starting to have. All in the name of a relationship, all in the name of everything. And I said, man, I'm gonna sit down today and I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna speak on it today, man. Because I'm starting to realize that everybody's starting to think that they worth. They starting to think that they more than what they really are, my guy. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, people are starting to sit around and think that the man is the lesser than the woman. And I want to speak on that, y'all. And I think it's going to be a great topic. As I sit back and I ride and I'm finna go and take my car through the car wash because it been raining. And I'm finna go get my car washed. I'm finna let you know, yeah, I got to get my car cleaned up a little bit, man. I'd like for it to look nice, man, tonight. Yeah, man, they got the Kevin Gates concert tonight, man. And I might step out tonight. You never know. I might step out and go to the concert. You hear me? Yeah, man. Shout out. Got the new Street Stars interview coming out. Uh, we got the new Street Stars interview coming out. The real life Street Stars coming out. Then we got the other real life Street Stars coming out. And then I'm finna get ready to give y'all the link to the movie. The movie is out tonight. Tonight, the movie will be out tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to be able to understand that the movie will be out tonight and we will be in full effect and we still gonna be making moves. Um, man, then on the real life Street Stars interview, we talking about all the things that are about to become part of our resume. Yeah, a lot of things about to become a part of our resume. Because what we done is, let me just say that before I get into the conversation about these females out here. And look, let me just say that. But let me just say that we're about to get into a lot of things when it come down to the movies, when it coming down to the streaming, when it come down to doing a lot of stuff. We're about to start getting involved with a lot of stuff, man, that I feel like that about to take us to another level. You know what I'm saying? Because like I always tell everybody, man, right now YouTube has a way of doing what they want to do, how they want to do it, when they want to do it. And one thing about it is you can't be upset because YouTube is not our platform. YouTube is their platform. We just using their platform. We just using their platform. So if they looking and saying, man, I really don't like Dewberry, uh, they can do what they want to do. They can do how they want to do it. And that's one thing I came to realize, man, that man, YouTube have its own ways of doing things. You know what I'm saying? So I sit back and I watch a lot of stuff that goes on, and I realize that, you know, it's all about not what we do on here, it's about what we do off of here. It's about when we wake up, what we gonna do when we get off the internet. You know what I'm saying? What's the production when you get off the internet? Because everybody want to talk now. Nowadays, it's to the point where everybody want to talk. Everybody got something to say. Everybody talking. On the internet, everybody talking now. So it's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? So everybody talking. It's just that you got more people that's upset because they don't know how to get off the internet. They don't know how to make this shit work to where you can be able to monetize your game off the internet. But I also monetize your game on the internet as well. Because that's what I done. I've monetized my name on the internet, on all social media platforms. I am monetized. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the nigga that care about that there. I care about my move and how I'm moving. So yeah, man, I just really wanted to get on that real quick to let everybody know that, man, say, man, everything going good, everything going well, man, and that we taking our game from the internet and we making it go nationwide. Yeah, we gonna make it go nationwide, man. And you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep on hitting home runs. Yeah, and we gonna keep hitting home runs while everybody else really sitting on the sideline hating. See, man, one thing about this game is I see haters a mile away. I know niggas that'll sit around you and smile in your face really got hate in their heart. See, that's one thing about this internet. See, one thing that I came to realize about this internet will expose a lot of you guys because y'all starting to talk too motherfucking much. So it's starting to expose a lot of you guys, and y'all don't even know it. Now, and I mean that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I say, man. That's the reason why I say, man. We just gotta keep staying down and not worrying about these marks. Yeah, we can't worry about these marks, man. If you worry about these marks, man, you'll have a headache. You'll have a headache for the rest of your life, man. Uh, I seen the guy. I'm gonna show y'all some game, right? Before I get into it, I had seen a guy. Now he was sitting around. This ain't for do. Yeah, for real. Yeah, real law. Real law. That's real law. See, I seen a guy, right, on social media. Now, now on social media, like I say, a lot of these guys open their mouth and don't even know what they opening their mouth on, right? I seen a guy out of Seattle. You know, he one of them niggas that want to be down. He one of them niggas that just saying, damn, man, I want to be down with them. I want to be down with them. Now, half knowledge, these niggas don't know nobody. These niggas don't have no knowledge of nobody. They don't know nobody. They ain't never been around nobody. They don't know nothing. They just want to be down. And they'll do anything trying to be down. So when they got a clip, they say, play that clip. Ooh, look at what he said, right? But do y'all have knowledge that you have a guy that he's on a panel with, boy, and the thing that he done said on his internet, man, you don't never supposed to play a clip. Y'all hear what I'm saying? But get what? When you want to be down and trying to impress somebody, you'll want to jump in any kind of car. Yeah, you'll try to jump in any kind of car. Yeah, nigga, they supposed to be. I don't know what's happening, but I know one thing, nigga. I know this social media shit. Uh, some nigga just said, say, nigga, live what a nigga just said. That nigga said, damn, dude, views hella low. Have Pico turn you up. Nigga, listen to me real close, and don't you forget this. Boy, you can come on here right now and you see whatever going on. And guess what? Nigga, when you see that goddamn YouTube check that I get, nigga, it'll make your eyes pop out. Nigga, when you see the YouTube check that I get, nigga, it makes eyes pop out. See, a lot of y'all don't know a motherfucking thing about this YouTube game. See, once you learn this game, you will understand that, damn, man, why them niggas make so much goddamn money, though? Why them niggas, man, that nigga got 3 monetized channels and that nigga make that all that money? See, niggas don't realize that when you go live, see, going live don't make you money on YouTube. See, I want to give y'all niggas some game real quick before I get into this situation. Going live do not make you money on YouTube. Going live don't make you money. When you go live, it's for you to be able to connect with your people, homie. Just remember that. Going live only make you connect with your people. That's all going live do. If you get cash outs, which I get a lot of, a whole lot, uh, and you get super chats, they take half of that. They take half of your super chats. See, I have a monetized YouTube page. So I get paid. I get paid very good, my guy. I get paid real, real good on this here, man. On this app that we got, I get paid real, real good, John. Yeah. So, hey, man, I keep telling you, boy, nigga, get what? Hey, y'all notice how I operate? Nigga, I be on here serving like a motherfucker. Yeah, nigga, I'm going through. Look, nigga, I'm getting my car washed. Yeah, nigga, I'm getting my car washed right now. Yeah, man, y'all, we in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is. Come on in, man. We finna get ready to talk about this here, man. Say, man, we finna get ready to talk about this here, man. Say, man, we finna get ready to talk about this here, man. And they say, man, can't turn me up, boy. I am the turn up, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I told y'all I am the turn up. As long as I got you watching, I know I'm doing my job. Because I got a lot of you boys sitting back watching. Y'all goddamn pop like it. Yeah. Yeah, hold on, man. I just gotta get this car washed, man. Say it been raining down here in Dallas, man. It's been raining down here in Dallas, Texas, man. So we gotta come through here and get the car washed, get it cleaned up. Yeah, man. I know it's cold in Oklahoma. Well, I know it's cold in Oklahoma. Yeah. Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here. Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here, man. What's up with it? Now I got up out of here, man. Yeah, man. Nigga. Yeah, I done got up out of here, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't be doing that. Yeah, man. So what's up with it, man? We're in the building, man. I got my yeah, man. Now, man, say one thing about this YouTube game, man. This YouTube game is a professional game. But I always remember one thing about the YouTube world, homie. Nigga, we know how to operate. I always remember that. Say, nigga, you gotta be able to sit down and watch everything that goes on this internet. Nigga, this YouTube world is a whole nother world, homie. Now, nigga, say, nigga, this YouTube world where you got people that sit up and they'll literally come on there and they'll spam your shit. I know all that. Nigga, I've been finding out more and more about the internet. See, I've been finding out more and more about the internet every day. And I've been sitting back saying, oh, that's how they, nigga, like, yeah. Nigga, like, why you think that a lot of people don't get your notifications? Why this don't happen? Why that don't happen? And I'm like, okay. But then have you noticed when you do X, Y, Z, this here pop up? Then I'm realizing that, oh, this is the game. See, I'm learning the game right now. I don't even know this shit, but I'm learning this shit. We doers, not scammers. Nah, we don't do no scamming, Jack. We gonna stay 10 toes down, man. Even when the goddamn planes start getting low to the ground, you stay 10 toes down. You hear me? Say, now check this out, right? Now I've been checking out this. See, I've been checking out this social media lately, right? I've been checking out social media lately, and I've been noticing that it's been a lot of people speaking about. A lot of females is starting to speak, and they starting to speak about things like, uh, you know, on the first date, what you supposed to take them to. Uh, I'm starting to see that females starting to say going 50-50 or 100%. I'm starting to see that females is starting to make it seem like if you don't take them to a certain place, uh, I guess you don't have the money or something. Now I want y'all to understand this, cause this is what I wanted to talk about today. Cause I didn't want to talk about you suckers. Uh, I hear a lot of females right now speaking about what world men should take a female on their first date. I hear a lot of people speak about where a man should be able to how much a man should spend on a female on the first date. I hear a lot of females saying that um the quality of a female should define where you should treat them at. This is only in the nigga world. This is only in the nigga world, right? This is only in the world of the materialistic ass world we live in. This is only in the world where we dealing with materialistic ass people that's not trying to get to know you, but they trying to get to know your pocketbook. See, this is what I keep telling everybody over and over again. I don't give a damn about what nobody said. Cause I even heard a post where Kevin Samuels said, "Yeah, man, you niggas broke. You niggas broke." I even heard when Kevin Samuels made a statement saying, "Yeah, y'all niggas don't want to take these females here because y'all niggas broke." Um, do you think that it's because a nigga broke, or do you think it's because nigga that whole pussy ain't no more important than my dick? I'm sorry to say it, but I'm gonna say it. You hear me? Because I'm starting to realize that when I sit back and I hear people speak like that, I'm starting to look at the bigger picture. When I'm sitting back looking at these females and they start in their little mind, they starting to feel like, yeah, I need to go here. I need to go. Where you need to go, man? Come on, my nigga. If you willing, if you want to go there, take your ass there. A date is not to try to impress you with the materialistic things. That's why so many women out here right to this day, they don't even know what it's like to have a motherfucking real man. That's why to this day, I don't give a damn how they try to make it sound. Oh, well, I ain't with him because. No, no, no. You ain't with him because it's an imbalance. Don't tell me a date don't supposed to be for you, for me to try to impress you. A date supposed to be for me trying to get to know you. Why I can't get to know you? If you worried about how much money that I'm coming out of my pocket, you not the one for me. If you worried about where we're going to go eat at, you're not the one for me. You're not the one for me. You might be the one for that one that's over there. Yeah, yeah, the rich, the wanna be rich nigga, because they ain't no rich niggas. The wanna be rich niggas. Yeah, let me say it again. The want to be rich niggas. I want to break that down. The want to be rich niggas. The niggas that done made a couple of quotas, right? And now they want to be able to speak about how another nigga supposed to spend his money. Nigga, you can't worry about how another nigga spend his money because you niggas is not in the same boat with that nigga, because while you spending your money, a nigga know how to break a motherfucking female to where she's spending her money. So my nigga, we not on the same page. And a lot of females is only caught up with that because they want to get treated a certain type of way. When it come down to taking you out to eat, or taking you to the lobster steakhouse, or taking you to here. Some of y'all don't deserve to go nowhere. Some of y'all only deserve to go to the motherfucking park. Some of y'all don't deserve to go out of town. Some of y'all don't deserve to go out of country. Some of y'all don't deserve that. See, we making it seem like because I met you, I supposed to automatically treat you like this. I don't supposed to automatically treat you like nothing. I don't supposed to automatically treat you like nothing, because why should I treat you like anything? I don't even know you. I'm trying to get to know you. So let's get to know each other and let's see where you deserve to go. Do you deserve to go to the lobster house? Or do you deserve to go to the park? Or do you deserve to go to the kinder house? You don't call no shots on where you deserve to go. You are no important than me, baby. That's why I respect real women. They could look at a man and say, hey man, I like you. I like you, my guy. My name is, I like women like that. You're not degrading yourself because you letting that man know you like him. Come on, my nigga. You not degrading yourself because you telling that man that you like him. You not degrading yourself because when y'all on the phone talking and that man say, let's go out somewhere. Let's go out. We ain't got to go to no motherfucking fancy restaurants, because the whole objective of dating is I just want to get to know you. I supposed to be getting to know you. Now, if you only impressed with uh where I'm gonna take you at, you not impressed with me. You trying to watch my pocketbook. And this is some game I want all y'all to understand when y'all dealing with people, my nigga. When I always say that you gotta know what battle tested means. This is what I mean by being battle tested. Quit running into people and thinking that they are the one. Don't do that. Quit thinking because you ran into somebody, they are the one. Remember, you was only infatuated with the looks and the hooks. You was only infatuated with the looks and the hooks, the curves and the birds, my nigga. Because you don't know nothing else about no female. You don't know nothing else about no female. So when you take a female somewhere and she start talking about she want to go to the lobster house, and she want to spend $200-300, I always remember I'm the one to tell y'all this here. Nigga, she ain't with you to get to know you. Nigga, she trying to figure out that pocketbook. She trying to figure out, is you a nigga that got some money? She trying to figure out yeah. So therefore, all female job is to try to figure out a nigga and play on a nigga. Everybody gonna get played on. It's up to you to be able to say, no, baby, I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that for you to feel as though you can come into my motherfucking world and dictate where I'm gonna take you at. If you want to go to a lobster house, whatever, you take me out on a motherfucking date. Oh, Dewberry, don't you say no shit like that, Dewberry. No, get what they gonna say. A woman don't supposed to do that. Huh? What? A broke ass woman don't supposed to do that. A broke that, yeah. See, we gotta stop trying to make it seem like it's a nigga obligations to do certain things. It's not no man obligations to do a motherfucking thing. Cause you like me. Like I like you. Yeah. It's okay. Nigga, when a woman tell you, hey, uh, I want to take you out. Okay. See, a lot of women don't even know what that feel like. Because guess what? They so caught up in, oh, now you supposed to take me out. Man, I ain't gotta take you no motherfucking well. Man, I ain't gotta take you no motherfucking well. I ain't gotta take you nowhere. Nigga, it's 2023. It's 2023. Nigga, a lot of women walking around this motherfucker looking for a handout. And you got some niggas that's giving them a handout all in the name of whatever next, my nigga. So miss me with that bullshit they talking about. What restaurant you, man, don't never, man, say, homie, I'm giving you niggas some game today. Y'all niggas better start switching up the game. Stop giving that motherfucking dick away to these motherfuckers, man. Yeah, see, if you niggas stop giving that dick up, that's gonna make them want it more. Man, the day you niggas stop giving that dick away for free, shit, man, y'all'll be surprised at what you can get. And I'm keeping it 1,000, my nigga. I'm keeping it 1,000. I'ma keep it 1,000. Because guess what? Them females got the same feeling inside their vagina. They want that iron in them. You got some of them like that girl on girl shit, which I ain't tripping on. That's y'all business. Let all of them go to girl on girl. Let all of them go to girl on girl. I wouldn't give a damn. But nigga, always remember, nigga, you gonna have a shouty. Nigga that gonna want you for you. You gonna have a shouty that want you for you, nigga. You gonna have a shouty that's a rider. Nigga, it's still some real women out here, nigga. It's like it's some real men out here. You still got women that don't mind saying, hey man, I want to go out on a date with you. And no, they ain't desperate. It's just they know what kind of nigga they dealing with. And get what? That nigga might come home one day and say, baby, you ain't gotta pay your bills. Because sometimes you gotta know what you're dealing with before you start dealing with them. Sometimes you gotta play lame in order to realize the game. Sometimes you gotta play broke to realize what's really going on. Sometimes you gotta play plumb dumb to realize what's really going on, man. Sometimes just sit back and act like you don't know and watch your eyes and you're gonna find out everything you need to know. Come on, man. Yeah, yeah. Homie, listen, CJ. Uh, everybody wants stability. Everybody say, listen, everybody wants stability. Everybody in the world who don't want stability. Guess what? The only way you're gonna get stability is if you put in the work to get stability. If you looking for another man to find stability, you're gonna lose. If I'm looking for a female to find stability, I'm gonna lose. Come on, my nigga. Why? Stability come within yourself, not with your mate. Come on, my nigga. That's why they say self-esteem. Self-esteem is within yourself. It's not with me. It's funny how men. Hold on. We finna talk. I gotta read the females' comments. It's funny how men always thinking women plotting, but y'all go out and chase the ones who were raised to plotting and plotting use. Well, let me just say this. Uh, every man don't go after female that's trying to plot and use. Every man don't go after female that's trying to plot and use. You got some men that's trying to go out there and find a real woman that they can be able to uh, connect with. They can share their energy with. It's not that they going out to find somebody, a female that that's plotting and using, because we know what hoes are. Don't never get it twisted. We know what a hoe is. 90% of men know what a hoe is, know what a hoe look like, and know everything about a hoe. Nigga know what a hoe is. Nigga know that when hoes come in, how a hoe look, how a hoe present herself. Nigga understand that you got women that's in corporate America that's still playing the whole game. It ain't that all men has a bad judge of character, because you got a lot of men that still have good women. No. You got a lot of men that still have good women. They just ain't on the internet like me, my nigga. Don't get it twisted. Nigga, I got a whole bunch of partners. I got a whole bunch of friends that have real motherfucking females right now. And that's gonna rock out like the Beatles. And that's on everything I own. That's on everything I own, real life. So everybody not chasing the same thing. You got niggas that like hoes. Don't get it wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. You got niggas that like hoes. Because guess what? It's something inside that hoe that nigga like. Hmm. Oh shit. Now you touching another subject, Dewberry. Yeah, it might be something inside of that hoe that he liked, that when he at home with his girlfriend that he can't even get. Ooh, man, goddamn, dude, you tripping now, man. Huh? No, no, this real life, my nigga. See, everybody always try to make it seem like it's this, it's that, or it's this. Nigga, it ain't none of that. It ain't got nothing to do with the hood, mama. It ain't got shit to do with the hood. Nigga, you got multi-millionaire that don't want to mess with a lot of female. They ready to go mess with a hoe. Is it a problem? It ain't no problem. It's what they prefer. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's scamming? You gotta be more specific and break down to me what is scamming because a nigga don't want a nigga what a nigga don't want a certain type of female. What is scamming about it? Man, do y'all think that these niggas dumb? Man, nigga know female from a mile away. Nigga let female play certain game to make them feel like they winning. It's called playing plum, dumb, and lame. Yeah, I'd rather sit back and play lame. Come on, my nigga. Uh, yeah. And look at this here, y'all. It says yes, they are very low vibrant. Uh, they might be low in vibrational in your eyes. See, your eyes can't see everything. See, them are your eyes. See, this what I want y'all to understand, and this what I want everybody to be able to understand. Your eyeballs is not gonna see what everybody eyeballs see. Oh man, remember I told y'all that. See, I can walk up and down this street every motherfucking day, and remember this here. Somebody's gonna have something different to say about me every motherfucking day. See, your eyeballs say, "Ooh, he got low vibration. Ooh, she got low vibration." But it's some more eyeball that say, "No, man, that right there, that's that shit right there, nigga. That's that shit." No. So that's what I try to tell people. Don't try to say this because it's low vibration to you. Don't mean it's low vibration to the world. Because the world might say, "No, I like that. That's what I want." It's about what you want. Not what everybody else want. That's why I always tell people, never look at people through the eyes of somebody else. Look at people through the eyes of yourself. Don't tell me what I don't see. Because at the end of the day, we might not never went down the same road for you to be able to see what I see. We can read the same book, but we might not get the same understanding. Remember that. We can literally sit up here and read the same book. I sat up and read the 48 Laws of Power. Like a lot of more people read the 48 Laws of Power. And a lot of us didn't get the same understanding. So it's all about what you get out of a person. Don't say it's low in vibrant. It's low in vibration. Because she said, "Hey man, I like you." I'm going to say she confident. I'm going to say she don't give a fuck about rejection. Because a lot of females give a damn about being rejected. That's why they can't approach no nigga. A lot of females, I'm gonna give it to y'all niggas raw and uncut. A lot of females don't like being rejected because quote unquote they think they too much. Quote unquote, no, I'm all of this, I'm all of that. No, you ain't all of this and all of that, little mama. No, you ain't. You just like that over there, baby. Yeah. No, 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 no. Nah. See, it's all up to the man to start making sure that say, nigga, nah, homie, no, 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 no. Let us stay up by our goddamn self. She'll come over here one day when that goddamn me coochie, all that, when that coochie go to popping and ain't nothing going in and out of it, guess what? She gonna find somebody to put it in. She might go find that old broke ass nigga that's over there that she been caking with. Yeah. See, I'm giving y'all the game. See, y'all niggas gotta understand, y'all ain't the only one that gotta go through this here, man. Come on, my nigga. I have definitely learned that over time, and that's why those necessary conversations have to be had. If you want to see if it's worth it and or not, and I'm okay not being everyone's cup of tea. That's all I'm saying, CJ. That's all I'm saying, CJ. CJ, all I'm saying is this here. Nigga, everybody can't goddamn, man. Nigga, you gotta say, man, nigga, you gotta look at the game for what it's worth. Everybody don't supposed to go to the top with you. You gotta leave somebody, you gotta leave these motherfuckers where they at, my nigga. You gotta leave them where they at. I wake up every day and I realize that my life is a grind every motherfucking day. You got some motherfucker that wake up every day don't even know how to grind. I told myself when I got out of prison in 2010, I don't want to live no regular lifestyle. So I've been grinding my whole motherfucking life since I've been free. I've been grinding my whole motherfucking life since I've been free. The only time I got a bag from a female is when I was doing some pimping. Nigga, it was mandatory. I get that bag in order for you to goddamn me get my time. And that's what I stand on. I still stand on that. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, she had to pay a fee for my attention and for me to be able to put my time and hard work in. And I stood on that. Everybody else, nigga, I made sure that they lived their life to the best of their ability. And I stand on that, homie. And I stand on that. I know what it's like to go tell. See, I'm one of them niggas that can go to a female and say, man, I need about 20, 30 bands, 10, 15 bands right now. And I can get that. But you got some motherfucking female that you ask them for $200, they gonna look at you like you goddamn me on crack. Huh? What? But then you'll tell me you looking for stability? You looking for stability? And I can't even borrow $200? I can't even borrow $200? But you looking for stability, right? You want me to go spend $200, $300. You want me to go do this and that. But nah, nah, nah. Man, y'all better start making sure y'all know what y'all dealing with before y'all start dealing with them. You better, and that's what I stand on. See, that's what I'm saying. It ain't nothing. See, listen, y'all. She say I don't give men money that I'm not married to. Uh, that's you. That's a good job. Keep up the good work. If it's working for you, let it keep working for you. That means that you shouldn't. A man shouldn't give you no money. A man shouldn't give you no money. A man shouldn't give you a dime. A man, see, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with marriage. It got something to do with the vibration and the energy of the person. A man shouldn't give you nothing. A man shouldn't give you a dime. A man shouldn't do nothing for nobody. A man shouldn't even give you a now. Because get what? We ain't married. Now how that sound? We ain't married. We ain't married. Come on, my nigga. I live under a different law. I live under a different law. If I rock with somebody, nigga, it's a different ball game. Uh, somebody, CJ said, why is we asking for money? You know why a person asks for money? It's because everybody in the world go through something. That's why. Everybody in this world go through something. So when people start making it seem like they don't go through nothing, say, nigga, it's a motherfucking problem. It's a problem, my nigga. CJ, if you sitting around and you rocking with somebody, right? Now we dating, then we looking out for one another. Okay then. Okay then. Just think about what you just said. If y'all dating, come on, homie. That's all I'm saying. It ain't got nothing to do with no fucking marriage. Come on, man. It ain't got nothing to do with no marriage. Nigga, it got something to do with, nigga, I'm vibing with you. Before you get in a relationship, you better first of all get into a friendship. And if y'all dating, you get into a friendship. Just think about what I'm saying. If you get into a friendship, why your friend can't come to you? Why your friend can't say, man, this what happened, sir. I need the Bible, sir. And why a friend can't do that? Because before there's a marriage, it gotta be a friendship. Y'all get what I'm saying? See, everybody want to make it seem like, hey, no. It gotta be a friendship before there's a relationship. And before there's relationship, and then all the marriage and all that other stuff. And that's how I go. I always say that. Do what work best for your relationship, your situation. And that's what happens, man. Cause man, one thing about me is this here. I like to give. Nigga, I'm a giver, nigga. I'm a nigga that, nigga, if the money coming in, nigga, I'm gonna make sure, nigga, baby, you all right? You good, huh? Shit. What you need? Matter of fact, huh? Here you go. I'm from that law. And I ain't gotta be married to you. Nigga, we got a connection in a bond. I ain't gotta be married to now, motherfucker. When there's a connection in a bond. When it's a connection in a bond. That's what I always tell motherfuckers. Nigga, if I gotta worry about what's on a piece of paper for me to orchestrate my game, nigga, I might as well sell my soul to the Cheerio box, nigga. And that ain't gonna happen. Yeah. That's another thing. Say, man, still living just says stuff. I gotta post this. I've been saying everything the women been saying, but listen what I'm saying. I hate, I hate it though when they say let's take it slow, but want to spend money fast. Now real life, my nigga. That's why I'm content with who I am and what I'm about. I'm content with who I am. I'm content with what I'm about, my nigga. That's why I say what I say, my nigga. Nigga, you just gotta sit back and relax. Find you. That's where the stability come. The stability come within you. I can't go out to try to find a female to look for my stability. I can't do that. If I'm not in a position to be stable with or without a person, then I will never be stable. And I say the same thing for a female. A female got to be stable with a man or without a man. A female got to do that. And say, now I understand what CJ said. CJ said, I've been a giver too. And that what attracts takers. Been there, learn them lessons. No, I understand what you're saying, ma. Because you have to learn a lesson because that's what's gonna make you grow. But the lesson that I learned is not for me to stop giving. The lesson I've learned is to make sure I dissect everybody that's around me. See, I learned how to dissect everything around me. You know what I'm saying? So when I learn how to dissect everything around me, that what give me the understanding, the knowledge of realizing who you dealing with and what you not dealing with. Now, real life. Uh, in general, most men don't treat women nice. But most of y'all fathers tell y'all daughters that if a man isn't treating you and doing nice things, he don't like you. Well, let me say this, mama. I might hurt your feelings, or you might even get angry when I say that. Uh, Half of y'all fathers don't even know what it's like to treat your own mother nice, homie. Because they go through situations. They go through situations. They have problems. They get angry at each other. They cuss each other out. They go through that. But he always bring home the money. Women always say, man, that nigga ain't treating me nice. Shit, is you treating him nice? No, I'm just saying, now we having a good conversation. But what I'm saying is, motherfuckers got to go back and look at dad and say, Dad, how did you treat mama? Did you cuss mama out? Did you call mama a whole bunch of bitches and hoes? Huh? Did you leave mama for that little young tender? Yeah, go back and find out that. Now, yeah, he could tell you, well, don't you mess with nobody unless they treat. What is treating them right? What is treating them nice mean? Did he tell you how you supposed to treat them in? Oh, okay then. Okay. Did see everybody always say what the daddy told the daughter what kind of man to get. Did the daddy tell the daughter how to treat a man? Did the daddy tell the daughter how to respect a man? Did the daddy tell the daughter what to do when a man doing this or a man doing that? Did the daddy tell her daughter that? Hold on. Did the mama even tell her daughter that? Because guess what? Majority of the time it's all about what? The daughter. How she need to be treated. But y'all ain't teaching the daughter how she need to treat everybody else. Did the did your pops tell you how you need to treat a man? He raised you to be a wife. He raised you to be a wife. How did he raise you to be a wife? I'm confused. Y'all confusing the fuck out of me. How did he raise you to be a wife? I'm confused now. I want y'all to understand it. I'm getting confused a little bit now. Your daddy raised you to be a wife. No. I need y'all to break this down to me. How did your daddy raise you to be a wife? How did that like how did your daddy raise you to be a wife? Break that down to me. I need y'all to break that down to me right now. I'm telling you, I'm just trying to figure it out. I want to know. I'm lost. I want to know the man. Hold on, man. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do this. Yeah, I'm finna do this because I'm getting confused, and I see y'all can't type fast enough. I'm starting to see y'all can't type fast enough. So, uh, and y'all women ain't got to show y'all face. Y'all gonna come up and talk. Y'all gonna turn the camera and not. They go to the link right there. Y'all hit the link. Come up. Let me hear what y'all got to say. Y'all ain't even got to show y'all face. If y'all don't want to show y'all face, y'all ain't even got to show y'all face. But I want to really know what did a man, how did the man raise you to be a wife? And he probably wasn't never faithful to his own wife. So what did the game did he give you that I need to have in my arsenal? You might can help me. So if you want to hit the link and come up because we are waiting to learn. Okay, Nene at work. They didn't. And they see Granny in. You think they taking that route? No, I'm just asking. That's why I'm trying to figure out. Everybody giving me all these scenarios. Everybody giving me these scenarios, but I'm trying to figure out, how this even working. That's why I'm saying, come on up here. Come on up here. Come on up here. They asking for conscious to come on up here. I want conscious them to come on up here because I want to get to know more about what you mean when you said your dad, your dad taught you how to be a wife. I'm fucked. I need to know more. Pops taught me to be domesticated and how to carry myself as a lady. Man, you got me. You confusing me now. He taught you how to be domesticated and how to carry myself like a lady, along with other collective women in my family. But did he teach you how you supposed to treat a man? He only taught you how you supposed to get treated. That's why so many women out here right now that's single, but at the same time, they don't know how to treat a man. See, daddy didn't tell you how you supposed to treat a man. See, that's why a lot of women talk out of time because daddy didn't teach it as if you would listen to daddy. See, listen. Everybody listening to daddy all of a sudden. All of a sudden, everybody want to listen to daddy. Now, my thing is this here. Did daddy give you the game on how to judge your individuals that surround you? Did daddy give you all that kind of game? Or did daddy just say if you meet a man, you supposed to marry a man before you lay down and all that there? Because that's the white man game. Yeah, that's the white man game. He put that on paper, you heard me? She said that her daddy said, don't cater to a man that isn't my husband. Huh. Don't cater to a man that isn't my husband. Did you listen to your daddy? Because if you listen to your daddy, mean giving a man money. Hmm. Uh, I respect that. But did your daddy tell you that if that's the case, a man don't supposed to give you nothing? A man don't supposed to do nothing for you. A man don't supposed to do nothing for you. A man don't supposed to do nothing for all you women that's saying, well, men say don't do this because I'm not married. Well, y'all need to get married. Y'all need to go to church. Y'all need to go to church and get married. Come on, homie. Nah, real talk. Cause I be tripping when I be hearing people say like my daddy, my pops, nigga, my pops gave me some game. But I know one thing, my pops was a motherfucker because I watched his actions. He told me some things, I listened to him. I would sit back and watch my pops, and I said to myself, I said, damn, pops, I hear what you saying, but I'm also watching what you doing. And I keep it real. Nigga, when I got older, nigga, I developed my own motherfucking brain. I developed my own brain. I developed my own brain because of my life. Nigga, I'm not worried about being married. That's not something I don't even. I'm not worried about being married. I'm worried about somebody being loyal to me, nigga. A piece of paper don't define nothing. A piece of paper don't define nothing. And I had to wake up and realize that. They told us about the piece of paper when we was coming up. The piece of paper, the white picket fence, they told us about that when we was coming up. They told us about that. Only for me, only for me to wake up and realize one thing. That's not the reality no more, homie. That's not the reality. CJ, what it do? What it do, CJ?
Hey, dude, how you doing this morning?
Man, I ain't doing too much, man. Just sitting up here chopping it up. I'm happy you came up here. I just want to hear from a lady perspective. I know I might be sounding like I'm bashing the women. So what do you think, mama?
No, I don't want the women in the comments to take it like that because you have to be able to listen, and listen to get an understanding, and you are articulating everything that you're saying very well, and I feel like you're coming from both perspectives, but a lot of times delivery definitely can have a result in how people receive the message, and men and women we're built different. We can say it all day long. We love to be hard, and I think society and some of our situations have groomed us to be that way. But then there is still a certain level of finesse that us women, like, especially when it comes from strong men. So me being a strong woman, I'm sitting over here listening and I'm receiving it, and it's all good nuggets. It really and truly is. I just want to add to say, like, for me, to go back to the whole, spending money thing, or giving money. I wasn't saying that And if you know if I'm for somebody and I'm with them or we friends or whatever the case is, I'm gonna look out. Like that's me. I've been that way all my life, but I had to understand that there are so many takers and there's so many people with motives. And so me being a person that doesn't have a motive and that is doing this from the heart, sometimes you just get people to gravitate around you that just want to take just because they know that you're gonna give. And so I had to like really just kind of sit and deal with that. Sometimes it don't make you a bad person just because you say no. You actually make yourself a worse person every time you got your hand out or whatever. But I really and truly feel like when you grow as a person and you deal with yourself and you reach a certain level of maturity, whatever you do to make you happy, that's on you. So like like I can say, if I had a male friend or whatever and we're getting to know each other and we're dating, I don't mind paying for the dates. Not all of them, some of them, because we're supposed to be showing each other that we can actually do this thing together. So it's all about what I want to receive. If it's a person that's not there, if it's a male or a female that's not there, guess what? That's on them. You can't make anybody do anything. But I just truly feel like when you are in a healed place, you start to look at these things a whole lot different. Because the 15 and the 20-year-old CJ, even though I've never been like that kind of person, but I did. I thought I was groomed to think that the male had to do all of the courting. The male had to do all of the initiating. And so it's when I, grew and I started to go through this thing and process it. Well, it's like, well, no, the man deserves to know that, he's appreciated and wanted just like the
Thank you, man.
female.
Man, say, man, keep going, man. I ain't gonna say
No,
nothing. Keep
that's
going.
no,
Keep
no,
going, man. I don't even
no,
want to say nothing. Keep going,
no.
man.
So I mean, that right there, when I realized that just made me just really want to change my perspective as a female asking for a male to stand up and be a male in my life. Now, unfortunately, as me still being a product of my environment and not dealing with my soul ties, I would be attracted to familiar, and so that is why I am single to this day because I had to go back and I had to deal with that trauma. I said I wanted a good man, but the trauma that was still in me would not allow me to see that this over here wasn't good. I had to kind of go through it for God to really, present that thing to me. But I did. I changed my perspective when I realized that men have feelings too. And us as women, we say we want men to be vulnerable with us. This is a safe place. You can talk to me, but we never create that because we're constantly putting them in this position of, well, you the provider, pay the bills, take me out to eat, take care of the kids, do this, do that. What is kind of contradicting at that point?
Man, you know what, mama? You just said a whole lot, man.
I
I
think I
think
did say a whole lot. I felt like I
no,
was babbling too.
no. What I mean by you just said a whole lot is you just gave some game up that I feel like the world need to hear. Because I feel
Mm,
like that a lot of women they see men and they think that we are the strongest creatures in the world.
mm-hmm,
They don't understand what we go through. They don't know nothing about us. They just look at us and they see a guy that's walking around with his chest poked out, and they never say, "Hey, how you doing, sir? You sure look nice."
mm-hmm,
They don't even say that because it's like they look at that, they feel like that they gonna be rejected.
mm,
And I really look at a lot of females like that. I look at them like, nah, I couldn't deal with them.
mm-hmm,
I like down to earth women.
mm-hmm,
I don't no, don't do that. I take you on a date. Prime example. Let me give you some game, right? The female that I was with, man, I take her out and we'll go out. See her. Oh no, no, I'm paying it for this. But you know what I do later on down the line? I just give her some money, and that was my way of appreciating her
mm-hmm,
for being able to step up and do that.
mm-hmm,
But for her, she's showing me that my nigga, it ain't about your money. It's about the energy that you brought
mm-hmm,
to the table.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
as right now we're dealing with the quote unquote hip hop women. We're dealing with the love and hip hop women now.
Mhm.
We dealing with the what is called the YouTube models now.
Mhm.
They dictating what real women supposed to ask for, how a real woman supposed to act.
And I think that's what Nini and Conscious Queen were saying in the comments, and I think their comment kind of got misconstrued. Uh, we're women, and we're sitting and we're watching this, and what we see, some men, because you can't say all men, we see them go after the Instagram girls, we see them going after the love and hip hop girls. Those are the girls that are being the women, no, girls, they not women to me, the girls that are being put on Front Street, and it's all about the looks, because at the end of the day, in order for you to get a woman like that, you have to have certain qualifications, and your pocketbook is one of them. You do
Exactly.
not get to get one of those women talking about, I'm not gonna pay for your dinner, or I'm not gonna pay your rent. That's all that they put on the Front Street, and they're the ones that actually end up with the boyfriends and the husbands, and then those men end up crying about how that woman did them. Maybe they fell on hard times or something, or you didn't even really have it in the first place. You ran yourself crazy trying to get to it, and then when you got it, you couldn't keep it up. And then the next thing you know, they put them back down here in this pool of saying, well, there are no good women around. We are here. We are here. We just don't look. We don't. Like me. Excuse me. Let me correct that. I know I'm a very attractive female, but I'm thick. Okay, I'm not one of your little skinny Instagram, girls or whatever the case is. But it's not. It don't mess with my self esteem, because I know what I have to offer, and that's why I said in the comments. I sit back, I listen, I look, and I'm paying attention, because I'm not quick to put myself out there. I don't want what everybody else is going. It's going. I feel like I'm a rare individual, and knowing what I know now, like when that man do come, we gonna have something so special that it's gonna blow both of our minds, and I'm willing to sit back and wait on it to come.
Nah, I'm with you, mama. Nigga, I'm with you 100%, man. I like the way you breaking everything down, and nah, I'm with you 100%. But I'm just like you. I'm not impressed with this, with the models that's on the internet.
Hmm.
Because I understand the game. Because I'm in the game, so I understand the game. I'm in
Right.
the internet game. I'm in the industry game. I'm watching everything, and I'm not impressed with that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm not impressed with all of the things that you see on TV. I'm not impressed with that. I'm still
Hmm.
caught up into the realness. See, I
Hmm.
understand that it's not about uh, going to get a fake booty. It's not
Right.
about going to get, fake breasts and all that. I still deal with nature. I still deal with nature.
Hmm.
Unlike when you take your eyelashes off. Yeah, yeah. I'm the one that like it when you take off your weave. I'm
Hmm.
the one that like. See, I'm down to earth. See, because if I can't see you in raw form, then guess what? I know I can't deal with you in raw form.
Hmm.
See,
Hmm.
everything we see on these social media is only made to play on our mind.
That's right.
It's a such thing. It's called Photoshop. Hold on. It's a such thing that we sit around every day, and it's called Photoshopping. It's
Hmm.
something that's called, God. That's we. Hold on. Listen, on this social media site, we getting played on.
Salute,
And I
everybody.
want to say,
Hey, dude, I'm gonna let y'all keep rocking out because I'm loving this conversation. I just want to ask CJ to add to that. CJ, do you think like what Dude is saying as far as the photoshops? Do you think as women nowadays does it lose? And I'm about to jump off because I want to hear y'all keep speaking. I'm loving this. Do you think nowadays does that take away the value of what a woman is when they start adding to instead of just accepting who they are? So I'm just gonna go off of that. I'm gonna let y'all keep going. Salute.
did you hear that, CJ?
I did not. I'm so sorry. I don't know if my phone messed up,
Yeah, it
but
froze up.
okay. If I'm so, could you tell me what
It's gone.
what was it?
Yeah, let me know what you just said, Carl. But you know what? Another thing I want to tell you, CJ, is this here. You made a statement. And you said that them are the women that's getting married. Them are the women that's doing that, right? You made that statement, right? But I want to go against you on that because them are the women that's not married. Them are the women that's not happy. When you go back and you look at all these models, you go back and look at all this here, only thing that you seeing is a lot of guys that's being caught up in the infatuation. And guess what? Every last one of them getting divorced within 6 months. Go back and you looking at what's his name? The snowman. Look at everybody. If you go back and look at every single one of them, they don't have nothing. They don't even have a man. They only looking because they kiss card is what? To get a nigga to pay. They don't have nobody. To be honest with you, the real women in this world right now, they the one that's happy. They the one that they might got a nigga that they argue with, but who don't argue with nobody. They the one that got somebody that they really could call on that's gonna show up. So women like you, they still exist.
Mm-hmm.
You still got good women with good moral values.
Mm-hmm.
So don't never think, no. And I want people to understand, those women not winning. They
Mm-hmm.
just looking good on camera. Outside of that camera, the reality set in. See, that's why I always tell people, I don't use YouTube to stay on YouTube. I use YouTube so I can be able to build off of YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The movies, we got the connection because we got on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to play your way off of YouTube.
All right.
Because it's a real world we live in. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In the real world. The one that's on social media showing a buttocks. And I had a conversation, right? It's Halloween now. I'm gonna ask you first, Miss CJ. What you gonna be on Halloween?
This entrepreneur that you see sitting right here on this camera.
Okay,
I
you
don't.
might have, you
I
might have.
don't. I've never been a big Halloween celebrator or whatever. So I'm not doing nothing for Halloween. I'm getting my coins tonight.
Okay, and the reason why I asked you that is because all of these women on Halloween, why does so many women dressing up like hoes on
Cause that's gonna get them
Halloween?
the likes.
On Halloween, I mean, I ain't seen so many goddamn me hoe dressing women in my life.
That's what's gonna get them the likes. I'm sorry. I will say last Halloween I dressed up for, I think it was 3 years ago, and that was because I was getting my instructor's license for cosmetology at a beauty school, and that was the thing. We was putting on a little Halloween contest for the students or whatever, and I came as a Black Marilyn Monroe. But my ass was not. I had on like the little flowy dress or whatever that she wore when she took the picture with the dress line and a little mink coat or whatever. I think 2 years before that we did something a festival with the kids at the church and stuff, and I was a referee. But again, I am I am who I am. I've always been this way. I've never felt like, and I had my moments, you know what I'm saying? If I went out with the girls or whatever back in the day, sometimes if I want to wear some little shorts or whatever, I did it, but my ass wasn't out. Cheeks wasn't showing, but they was tight enough that you could see my frame. And so for me, I just know I don't have to show everything to get that kind of attention. Now I am gonna say, you got some women who just they love their body like that. They love to show it. That's I'm gonna start with that first. They love to show it. That's on them. But then you got some women that are actually doing it because they know it's gonna get some attention from somebody. And I think Ice Cube said it best. He said negative attention is still it was a publicity. Negative publicity is still publicity. It's the same thing. Negative attention is still attention, and you have some people that just thrive off of whatever kind of attention that they can get.
You right about that. You see that comment right there?
What is your take on new age women not staying natural? Do you think it devalues their potential? Or is he talking about the body?
I guess so.
Like them BBW
Yeah,
surgeries over
yeah,
there. To each his own. Anybody on here who's had it, thinking
yeah,
about
yeah,
having
yeah.
it,
To each his own. Now
let me
that's what
let
I'm
me,
telling.
yeah, let me make that disclaimer before I ask this question, answer this question, because he's asking me to give my perspective. To whoever wants to do it or who has done it, I take my hat off to you. That's your decision. I strongly feel like, though, unless you have a medical condition where you cannot naturally lose the weight and get your body the way that you want it to be, I feel like you have low self-esteem. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash from that, but I don't feel like you're
You ain't
doing it.
saying nothing wrong.
I don't feel like they are doing it for themselves. I feel like, because everybody that's what I keep hearing them say. Oh no, the women, they doing it for themselves because they want to feel good. No, you want to feel somebody telling you look good. You don't have self-esteem. You don't feel like you look good. So you go out here and you pay and you have your body done so somebody can tell you, oh girl, you look good. Or you get the likes. Oh. So I still don't understand the point, because let me tell you something. It's a lot of them finding out after they go get that initial surgery. Baby, it takes money for you to keep up with it. You don't just get it one time. So mentally, have they really sat and they thought this thing through? Because that's some shit you got to keep up and pay for the rest of your life, unless you're gonna one day let it go.
Hmm.
And like I
Boy,
say, that's just my perspective, because I've seen some women who, it's like, your body is not that bad. What are you doing? Then they go and they lay on these tables and they mess their bodies up.
man, I seen women booty sitting this goddamn big, and in
That's
my
horrible.
brain, I'm saying to myself, "What are you? What kind? What are you doing? Like
What
that? Look, it look,
Y'all
boy.
might need to start. Y'all might need you men might need to start just really posting and saying it, because the women think that that's what y'all like. They
Well,
think
now
y'all.
they don't, because I one that said that it don't look right. I'm the one that's telling them that if you gotta go get your whole body cut on, if you gotta go have surgery to look good, then it's then you have a low self-esteem.
You have
Then
low self.
all of a sudden you come out the surgery room and you just feel like you the most you now you got your self-esteem back.
Yeah,
Come on,
that
man.
that's something mentally. That's
That's
something
a
mentally
mental
off
thing.
there.
You done see, so that's why I say that majority majority of these people that I see that's getting these surgeries have a low self-esteem,
Hmm.
and they want to talk about uh these goddamn white women. They want to talk about all that. And I hate to say this when I say it, but it seems like they want to do everything the white woman do.
Ooh,
It seems like they want to do everything the white woman do.
I
They want
I
to
just
go. The white women when they got the lips, and now they got the lips with the white women.
but they were that's the crazy thing, because the white women were trying to mimic us. We have the big lips.
Exactly. Exactly.
We
So
have the
my
nice
thing,
cheekbones, and so the white women were mimicking us, and then, like you said, now it's being turned around, and it just seems like we're running and doing everything that they started doing to look like us. Do you think it's the pack of accountability of health, or is it just the satisfied? You think it's the pack of accountability of health? What? I don't understand that question.
I don't know. Cross, come up here and let me know what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, I was monkey man.
Hey, now somebody just asked what's up, y'all? Hey, somebody just asked the question, and I think this more of it too. He said, let me see if I can find it right quick. I can't remember what he said, baby. I'm finna go look for it. But he was saying most of the time women don't care what men think, they be trying to look better than the next woman.
But why though? They
Well,
still do care. If you trying to compete with a woman, what is the competition? It's because you want to get the man's attention first. I don't care. I don't care how you flip that. It always goes back to you are doing this for attention. Forget who it's coming from. You're doing it for attention.
Yeah, salute. No, what I was asking was, do you think it comes from, when we was talking about the BBLs and you say do what you got to do you think it's a lack of accountability or not being accountable for health? You know what I'm saying? Or do you think
Oh,
it's to justify, the results at the end versus them not being accountable for taking care of their health? What's up, Nut? Taking count of their health and everything like that. So that's why I'm asking you. Do you think it's a lack of accountability, not keeping your health intact, eating right, and then just going and just paying money? Because the amount of money you pay to do that, because once you do it, you still got to maintain the weight. That's why I never understood that. You still got to maintain the weight. So you spend $10,000 on some shit. I understand enhancements, but if you go in and you getting your stomach sucked out to put it because you don't want to sit there and do your damn push-ups or get on the treadmill and run, then is it a lack of accountability for health? And does it for them that makes it look like they justify it,
yeah.
if that
I,
makes
I,
sense?
I, I understand now. And I'm gonna tell you, it actually started from that. Y'all remember when people the sleeves and stuff first started, the overweight people, and the doctor said, okay, if you lose 50 pounds on your own, then we could go ahead and give you the sleeve. And then folks just started losing their weight real fast.
Yeah,
It started because okay, those people were unhealthy. Then you know how we do. Oh, look at her. She cute. Oh, look at, and then bam. Now it turns into this cosmetic thing. And
yeah,
then you had the people who were actually getting the cosmetics, but then going back and promoting they exercise program and all this other kind of shit. And so now bam, you got folks that then it turned into the money scam. You pay the money and you get this body, and now people just really don't care. They promote it. We getting this surgery to look
yeah.
good.
Charlie, what it do, my boy?
Hey, what's up, Soul?
Man, what you got going, my guy?
Hello.
Oh, man. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I just want. Yeah, I wanted to know that because I think a lot of people don't get that part. You know what I'm saying? Because I always looked at it like, damn, you gonna take $20,000 to get something done, but you still don't have the workout mentality.
Right,
Once
right.
you're doing something to achieve something, you never lose that. But if I take the cheat sheet and put 20,000 up and pay, nigga, I still got to work out to keep that going because that's not guaranteed, and then it could cause health problems. Now you have got stretch marks, and now you done goddamn feel like you about to bust because you like still eating fried chicken when you ain't supposed to eat fried chicken. Yeah,
Charlie, boy, put your seatbelt on. Let me know what you got going on, my boy.
nigga, uh, like that nigga cross country used to always say, your woman go put out what you put in her. The black woman putting out what the black man done put in her. For the last 20, 30 years, the black man been an ass obsessed male. He
yeah,
been overlooking all her qualities except her fat ass.
that's
So
true.
that's been his focal point of the woman. Man, you see her ass. So the black woman done heard her brothers. She done heard every man for the last 2 decades be focused on ass. So so check this out. So nigga, that's what she put all her value into now. Her ass. All her pictures begin to turn sideways so you can see her ass. All of her dances became about her shaking her ass. So nigga, she didn't need no qualities to now. So now niggas done grew up. We in our 40s, going on 50. Now we looking for quality women. But for the last 20, 30 years, my nigga, quality women ain't been at the forefront of what the black man desire. I need a project chick. Give
Yeah,
me a hood rat bitch.
yeah,
So it ain't until the last 5 or 10 years that we start looking for bougie bitches. But bougie bitches ain't women and queens. We've been looking for the diva type female, homie. So
yeah,
what have the black woman put her value into, my nigga? Her appearance, because that's been the black man's focal for the last 20, 30 years. It ain't been her qualities or who she is as a woman. Uh, so we gotta take some blame too. Cause all the nigga been putting in them is dick. So all they been putting out is
yeah,
ass.
yeah. No, that's
See,
real shit.
all the nigga been getting a black woman, nigga's dick. He ain't got no instructions. He can't motivate her. He don't inspire. He can't encourage her. So nigga, all he been getting is dick. So what else do we expect from her?
Yeah. No, that's
So
real.
so my grandmother. So this is why my grandmother told us as little boys, don't let no woman catch you looking at her ass and her titties. She gonna treat you like all the other dudes. So niggas supposed to sneak and peek, but niggas don't sneak and peek.
Yeah.
So nigga, all women put all niggas in the category: suckers, tricks, and womanizers. Suckers, tricks, and womanizers.
No, that's real shit.
So
That's
so now you got this group of niggas that come along and they talking passport bros. So they demeaning all these women in this country. And these niggas going overseas to go get third world bitches, trying to play
Right.
like they better than what we have here in this country.
Right. Lame shit.
And you got a trick to do that. You got a trick to do that, my nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's why I can
everybody know
never.
you coming in the name of tricking, nigga, when you show up on their shores.
Yeah,
When you go
pocket.
to another country, everybody know you showing up in the name of tricking, nigga, when you step
Yeah,
foot on their shores.
that's true. You coming to blow that money?
So this is what I say to the woman who want more, who got less. Nigga, the woman who got less and want more is typically uh your soulmate, nigga. The woman who got more and want less, nigga, she gonna control you with her more.
Yeah,
Nigga, less got more than more, if you really look at it, because she's gonna be more nurturing, more attentive, subject to believe a little bit more. The one with more, nigga, shit. Yeah, go get it if you want to. She, uh, nah, nigga, she don't submit. The woman with more don't submit to
that's a
nobody.
fact. No, that's a fact
I
though.
That's why.
I gotta
That's
I
why.
gotta
That's
Mr. Charleston, I want to ask you, like, when you say the woman with more doesn't submit, more of what exactly would make her?
that's why. That's why you see our most financially secure women by themselves, from our mothers and our grandmothers. Most women who can pay their own bills and got more than a man, they don't submit to no man, even a man who got more than them. They nature don't allow them.
Right.
Become too independent too long. They have been rooted in independency for too long. They will not submit to no man. That's why our mother's generation are dying by themselves. All our good mothers, all our loving good mothers who've been taken, they are good women, but they can't get no man. They
Mm,
can't keep
Is
no
it
man.
is it that they
Listen to
can't
no
get a
man.
man,
So
or
guess what? They
is it that
can't. They can't. Because if they could, they would.
yeah,
I
Every
don't I
creature,
don't
every creature on earth got a mate. Every being, every creature on earth has a mate. The roach, the rat, the dog, the cat, everything except our
yeah,
black
shit.
women of our mother's descent.
but
So it ain't
I like
that
the play on,
it's because they can't.
I like the play on words though. Is it that they can't, or is it that they don't want to settle for a certain type of man?
They can't. They can't. Because
That's
every
true.
woman want a man. They done
That's right.
submitted to all kind of men before.
That's right.
They
That's real
can't get
shit.
one. You know why? Because they will not submit. They
And,
can't get one. And too many men don't want them. That's why they can't.
yeah, now that's real shit. Because
It's
like
like
even
you can't
piggybacking
teach an
with
old dog new tricks.
that's like with Charles
They
and
an old
piggyback on
dog,
that.
you can't teach no new tricks. And a man wanna believe he teaching you something. And a
That's
woman that got more, she won't even pretend like she learning nothing from you. I watch
that's
my
Eh,
mama, I watch my aunties, I watch my grandmother. And these are loving, successful black women who desire
right.
to have a man. But I don't watch them get with a man and say, oh no, they joke it out. Because they can't put up with what they want. They're a lot less to compromise when you're this
Right.
independent and you've been this independent for so long.
well, I can't. Okay, so I can't speak for every woman in that category, but I can speak for myself, right?
Are you
And
married?
what? No. And that's what I was just about to tell you. And what you're saying is true. It has a lot of truth to it. I am actually divorced. Okay. Um, and I walked away from left it because it was a domestic violence situation. He brought in violence in there. I'm not settling with that. That's a mental that's a mental problem. And I
See,
know
that's
for
something totally
myself.
different.
No,
But
no,
domestic
okay,
violence
okay.
is something totally different.
But that's what I want to tell you. Not every situation is a physical domestic violence. You have some people that just bring domestic violence through uh 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 um their words.
Well,
Through
check this out. You're gonna domestic violence with in a relationship period. She gonna do it, you gonna do it. She
not
gonna
not
say,
no,
fuck
but
you.
it
No,
should
no, no,
not
no,
be
no, no.
that
Listen.
way.
But it should though. You're gonna do it with your brother and your sister. You and your mama go do it. You even do it with our mothers and fathers. We do it with our children. So why wouldn't we do it with our
Yeah,
lovers?
well again, I
Listen
can
to
only
me.
tell you.
We listen.
I
We
can
even we beat our children. So why wouldn't we do it with our lovers?
And that's what I'm
Not
saying.
not
I
not
can't.
beat your lovers. So listen. So let me just say this. I'm trying to make a point. If we would spank our children, yell at our children, argue with our mothers, why wouldn't we do it with a person we love and we've been together 10, 15, 20 years? We do it with our friends. So why at some point with the person you love, y'all wouldn't spout? Bitch, shut up, ho. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah. And another thing too, like you even said too, CJ, I'm picking when you said, is it the fact that they can't find nothing? If you that well equipped and you that successful and you that intellectual, why you can't find one? If it's all these men in the
Man,
world, you telling me all
I
these
hate to
men
put
in
my
the
mama
world?
business out here, ho.
No, no, no,
I
no,
hate to put
no.
my mama business, but I want to make a valid point. Nigga,
Yeah,
my mama been single all our lives. She done had boyfriends. Nigga, very financially stable. Never needed no man.
right.
I've never seen a man come out my mother's bedroom. My mother got back with an old boyfriend. They reunited and reconnected.
Yeah,
He proposed. Boy, mama was happy. Mama was happy. Nigga, sooner they got married, I watched the dynamics of this relationship.
yeah,
My mama too strong to be married. He
right.
can't tell mama nothing. He got his own place. Mama got his own place. Mama live in a good neighborhood. He kind of live in a kind of woe down neighborhood.
Yeah,
He like to run them gambles and play board. Nigga, him and mama was divorced within 90 days. Mama activated the divorce because
see,
he tried to put his foot down one day. Well, guess what? My brother just now coming home. My mama bring my brother into the home. Man,
yeah,
don't no man want to be with no woman and she got this grown man in the house. I
that's a
already
fact.
knew that was gonna cause problems.
Yeah, that's gonna cause
Him and
that. Yeah,
mama was divorced within 6 months, and
yeah,
mama activated the divorce. She knew she had made a mistake because once you go so long being by yourself, living by yourself, taking care of yourself, it's hard to submit to anybody or to rely your security on anybody. So
Can
that
I
becomes,
can I speak now?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So again, totally understand everything that you're saying, and I understand those scenarios. Okay. Now, I can only talk about me. I cannot talk about every woman.
About you. We talking about women. So don't personalize. That's why I hadn't said nothing about me. I brought my mama up. I brought other people up. So let's not personalize it. That's where the conversation starts to get fucked up because it says women. So don't interject you in it. Keep you out of it because you're a panelist, right?
right.
So you stay neutral.
That's right.
That's how you have dialogue. The panelists stay neutral.
That's
Now
it.
rejecting it because you say, well, what you mean by I can't? I can't. You said it again. Now you're personalizing. That's when you started to interject you. And I said, well, man, I'm finna go because she's personalizing now. And it has nothing to do with her. This has to do with a topic that says women with less.
Yeah.
Women with less. Come on, sister.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, I think again, like Charles was saying, the comparison is if you've been living for so long, the added value. What's the added value to it at the end of the day? And his mama was calculating the added value. If I've been doing this and I'm doing well, what if you're not helping me? You're gonna hurt me. That's the way she looking at it. I need to. If I'm gonna do this now, I got to go to the next level.
Man, he
I ain't
wanted
going back because I ain't never went back.
mama to move back to the ghetto. And mama ain't been
Okay.
in since she was a kid. So she couldn't
Okay. Well, so I'm not going to use myself, but I'll use my mother like he used his mother as the example because my
Mhm.
mom and I have these conversations. My mother was a single mom, a woman. My grandmother was a single mother, I mean, woman before she passed away. Mom, why y'all choosing to be single? And like he just said, he gave examples of, they don't want to deal with certain things or whatever. Now, I ask the questions because at the end of the day, I see what is wrong. I see some things that could be changed as far as a thinking process. So, and this is one of the things that like I talk about like all the time, especially with the mental health and all that or whatever. Um, you don't just get to say what you're not going to deal with if you are not working on yourself first. And this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to I wasn't trying to be combative. I wanted him, I like words, and so I wanted to fully understand what he was saying because anybody can change if they want to. Anybody can have it's just like a job. You go in for a job interview. They ask you these questions. You probably do not know shit about this job. All you know is it pays you $23 an hour. But you smart enough to know how to answer those questions to get that job. If you really want that job and you want to keep it, guess what? You're going to change some things about yourself to make sure that you keep this job. In my mind, that's what submission is. Submission is changing and adhering to some things that you probably don't want to do. But if that situation is beneficial for you, then you have the mental capacity to say, I need to work on this because I want to stay in this position. Or I need to fix this because I want to keep this because it adds value. And so that's all I'm trying to say. As a woman, I'm speaking from the woman aspect now. As a woman, even if you've been single for so long, if you know that your end goal is to actually be in a successful, healthy relationship, then there are some things that you decide to change within yourself. And the only way that you could do it is actually like looking at yourself in a mirror and seeing that this might not be good. You might not need to keep this quality, even if it's something that you learned in the environment growing up in.
Right.
Now, I get it. It's a that's only a window of individuals, men and women. I get that. But I'm never going to stop bringing the narrative of where I'm coming from, which is this is the thinking process that it should be. I know he said, okay, well, that's going to happen in relationships. You argue with your siblings, your parents argued. It needs to change. Because, like, in school, I remember growing up, and the boys used to pick on me. And I go home crying to my mama. Mama, I don't understand. Why these boys picking on me? Oh, girl, that's because they like you. That's crazy as shit. If you like me, just say you like me. But where are they learning this from? They're learning this by looking at the adults or looking at the examples that we have around us. So me at 40 years old, if I want to teach a young woman how to be a better woman for herself so she can be in a successful relationship, example, my daughter, 24 years old, going on 5 years with her boyfriend, they know how to communicate properly. They don't, they have moments where they disagree, but they know how to effectively agree to disagree. And it's because I had to sit down and have some hardship conversations about things that went wrong, things that I did wrong, things of how I had to change my tone, change my attitude. Don't interrupt somebody when they're talking. Let somebody speak. Da 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 da. This and then the other. But if we're not willing to step outside of what we know and stop just going with the narrative of, well, this is how it is. This what it is. This what it is. This what it's gonna be. Nothing really changes.
No, but you just hit something on the head when you said something too. You said as far as you use one when you said your mom example was when you asked her, right? When you
Right.
asked her, and I think that even Charles was saying that an example, not just using that the arguing part. So when they came, like you said, I always say 85% of the world is communication. The other 15% is bullshit. The problem is we operate off 15% at all time, right? Because we don't communicate. So one of the biggest things you said was they was picking on you, and when you came home, you told your mama, and the excuse was, well, because you said it was the excuse was they liked you. Now that's where the lack of the communication came in, because you wanted her to go into detail. And why is it they like me? If they like me, you just said it. So you said then when you get older and have a child, you said you would do that communicate. And that's what we're talking about, where it comes in where you're learning. You just said a couple things that you had to learn. You said not to just open my mouth, not to say certain things, not to do certain things. And that's what the whole key is, being transparent enough to be able to say that as a successful woman like yourself, like he's saying, to admit to that's the reason why you're not in that situation. Because you mentioned one thing too. You used the key word, I heard you say a couple of times. You said healthy relationship. And I think that's a bad stigmata, because what is considered a healthy relationship? What he's saying is in certain areas of communicating like that is healthy, because now I can tell you how I feel. But like when old folks get old together and you hear them old people arguing, yelling at each other, girl, I don't care that to everybody else is funny, but to them that's an open line of transparency. They saying, but they know they still love each other, but they're able to say that without having to hide any or hold any feelings. Because what happens is once you hold it, then you explode. Then you explode. Now all the stuff you've been wanting to say come out, but then at the same time, because you trying to logically analyze stuff instead of going off of what the emotion is. Because in order to find that soulmate, you're going to have trials and tribulations. You're going to have failures. Failures is what makes you successful in a healthy relationship. But if you just stick on one situation, man, say based off of this one situation, the totality could end up like this. Is you're selling yourself short, because it could be that, like you say, maybe it could be the janitor guy. You didn't seen the movies. It could be anybody. But if you already got this statue set of what your expectation is, you're going to fall short of that because you're shooting for something. Maybe it's not there. Maybe it could be there. We don't know. If it's not in your family, you could be the one to change that. And you said first is the communication. I think what it was is that you wanted to understand as a woman emotionally, but your mom wasn't emotionally attached at that time. And she said, girl, because she didn't know. She wasn't taught that. So she just thought that was the excuse, which to you, well, why are they saying these harsh words? If they say I'm this, they say I look like this. And they're saying, well, instead of her saying they just flirting with you, that's how little boys are. They more aggressive and they don't mature as fast enough, which logically now. So you can tell your child that versus just saying, hey, they just like that. And then you deal with that, and you're as a child analyzing that, and you can't do that because your brain is not fully developed as an adult. An adult, you're looking for the answer. You're not looking for a scenario.
So let me say this. The number one thing that we want to speak, like I was saying, is when I would look, I just want to hear everybody got to say. But one thing about it is when I hear about how women, and I understand what you've gone through. And I understand when you're saying that the trauma that you went through is such kind of make you feel a certain way when it comes down to men, certain types of men, which is overstood. Now, but this is what I always tell women, because my thing is this here: don't never judge, don't never come at me with some unhealed problems. Because if you come at me with some unhealed problems, then all that's gonna do is bring them unhealed problems over here to me. And there's no way it's going to happen. But when it comes down to self, this is what I keep saying, self, you got to work on yourself. You got to go within yourself for you to get right, so you can be able to move on, so you can be able to build. Because if you can't work on yourself, you can't build with nobody. You can't build with nothing. Point
Right.
blank period. And I
And
sit
that, and
back,
oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
but I sit back and I see so many successful women, because I understand what's being stated. I see so many successful women that are single. I see so many successful women that when I look at them, like, why are you single? And no disrespect, a lot of them look good. A lot of them look good. You know what I'm saying? And I sit there and I be like, why are they single? Until I start realizing that we is in a time and age where females want to feel like, hey, since I'm making this amount of money, since I'm paying all these motherfucking bills, since I'm doing this, can't nobody tell me nothing. We not only dealing with that when it come down out the women,
We also dealing with that when it come down to the youth. When you got a youngster that the label is giving millions and millions of dollars to, and here I come, and I'm trying to explain to them X, Y, and Z, they not gonna fucking listen. Cause the first thing they saying is, man, I'm getting money. Fuck what you talking about. And I feel like that's starting to play a major part when it come down to the relationships. That's just my opinion. A lot of women are successful, but they not happy.
Right.
And that's what I keep trying to explain to people. You might be successful, but that don't mean you got a smile on your face and you happy. And that's just keeping it 1,000.
Yeah, no,
So
I definitely agree with that. And just I just want to make it clear. Um like how you just said, and again, I heard what he said as far as like not coming from my perspective as on the panelist. So now I got it in general. I understand y'all talking about general women in period. Understood. But what you just said, if somebody's not healed, they can't come to you with that. Like don't bring that over here. That's me. I'm that's me in my box. So all of the other stuff, like that stuff, you know what I'm saying, could definitely be worked on. But I have to make sure that mentally I'm in a place and I only want to be surrounded by other individuals that understand that mental health is real and it's something that's very important. And I don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, get in on that. But I get it. I totally understand. And I see it all the time that there are a lot of women. I have some examples of one, in my family. My aunt, she's an attorney. We looked at her for years, like, what's wrong with her? Because she got all this money and she acts a certain type of way. We came to the conclusion it was feeling entitled. And when a person feels entitled, I say, because I've seen some men too, men and women, when they feel entitled, like that's a whole nother ball game. And you really can't say anything to them because they got to go and figure that stuff out on their own.
yeah. So that's why I say I'm listening to the conversation, not but I understand what's being stated. I understand,
Right.
what you're saying. I understand what everybody's stating. Like I said, and I understood what Charles was coming at because nowadays we dealing with women that they can have more, but guess what? They ain't got nobody. So guess what? I hate to say it like this, but I'm gonna keep it real. Shit, they gotta pay for the dick.
Yeah, and that's what they've
I'm
been
I'm
in
not
the
I'm not I know it might sound crazy, but I'ma say it like I supposed to say it. You got all the money. You can't keep no man. You ain't got no man. So shit, how you gonna please yourself? You tired of using toys? How you gonna please you want somebody to go in, right?
right.
So you gonna deal with somebody that you feel like you can control. And he gonna be the one to do the poking and joking.
Yeah. Well, that's just like when Charleston was saying about like vice versa. The first thing he said was like with the men and they're devaluing the women to the point where they doing the passport bros. It's the same thing, but it's the women doing it too. So it's just funny is like everybody going out of town doing it. But and one thing I hate when people say or a woman say, I don't need no man. But then you just discredited your granddaddies, your daddies, everybody that created you. How selfish are you to say you don't need no man? How else are you gonna carry on what brought you here?
Hmm. Now that's a hell of a topic because at the end of the day, I always looked at life as every king need a queen. That's just my philosophy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now you no,
But
you'll never hear me say that
but
No, I know that,
I
but
don't.
I'm just
Yeah,
again, we're
but
not
my
talking
thing,
about you. We're just speaking
yeah,
in
no,
general.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And I was gonna say, and I hate to hear. I don't like to hear women say it, and I don't like to hear men say it because we need each other. Like regardless regardless of what go on, how in the hell do we continue on this life to be of existence if we don't have each other? And then listen, I don't like putting gas in my truck. I don't like taking my truck to have it, detailed and all that other kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I want a man for. I want the warm body. I want him to. I need the man to take out the trash, and it's a lot of things that benefit me having a man. And I know just like vice versa, it's a lot of things that men benefit. So I do not like to hear that at all. I think that's that. Again, um, yeah.
Oh, nigga, but one thing I realized about life, and this called reality. And the
Yeah.
reality of life stays this here. Uh, nigga, you gotta find what works for you.
Yeah.
Real
Uh,
talk.
and I don't give a damn what you is or how you do
Hmm.
it or what you do. You gotta find out what works for you. You
Right.
gotta
Fact.
find out what's gonna make your face smile. You gotta find out what's gonna make you goddamn jump. You gotta find out what's gonna make you run. You gotta find out what's gonna make you do whatever. It's all about you finding that out. And you only can find that out. No matter, because I always tell people this here. There is nobody on this earth that can write a book about a relationship.
That's
Nobody
a
can
fact.
write that book. So I always say, nigga, we just go through experiences. We go through life experiences and realizing what's gonna make us happy. What's gonna put a smile on my face? What's gonna put a smile on your face? That's all we living in. So I tell people when I have these kind of discussions, see, these kind of discussions can make people start feeling like, damn, man, I don't never want nobody to take these kind of conversations personal. Never take these conversations personal, even though sometimes these conversations can start hitting home. These conversations are hit home when you look back at your life and you realize, God damn, I ain't got nobody. Or God damn, I need somebody.
But that's what it's supposed to be for. Like even if it do hit you and be like, God damn, I ain't got nobody. That's a good thing because regardless if it hit home, if it was said and it hit, it probably needed to hit because that could be the very thing that you need for you to go and look at yourself and say, shit, might be time for me to do, saying some help, some self help there, or even if you don't feel like even if you don't feel like that is you can still look at yourself and say, well, you single. If you want a relationship, then something is said for you to have to go back and do the work on yourself. That's how I feel.
Do you feel like you can find a man?
Do I feel like I can find a man?
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody can find somebody.
Well, what I mean by that is when a lot of people always say I can have anybody I want, and I always say this: you can have anybody you want, but can you have the right person that you need?
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer. Do I get to answer this question from my perspective?
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
because
damn.
I'm put now because I'm specifically asking you.
Yeah. So
Do
so the
you
place
feel
that
like
I
you?
yeah, the place where I am in my life right now, I'm allowing God to definitely continue to work on me because there are some things that I have seen that I need to work on within myself. Because I grew up in a household. I'm sorry, I grew up in a very female predominantly family. So all I ever saw was females on the front side. It wasn't too many examples of a male and a female household where a woman was supposed to submit and a man and woman, those different roles. So I've learned and I'm still learning. And so right now, what I'm doing is allowing God to fix those things within me. So when He gives me the man that I'm supposed to have, because how am I going to know that unless I know what kind of woman I am? I do feel like, I do feel like I can have the man that I'm supposed to, but I am in the process of figuring that out. Who am I? And what kind of man do I want?
How old are you?
I'm
If you don't,
40.
okay, you at the age of 40 years old. How do you long? How far? I mean, I'm trying to figure out like how long do you think this process is going to work? You 40.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really concentrating on it. I mean, I know I'm not the worst of the worst. I know
No, I'm
right
not.
now.
I'm not saying that because I'm
Yeah,
looking at you and you a nice looking woman and
right.
I'm saying is you very successful. But
Mhm.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying is that I hate to say this word, but my daddy used to always say this when we call we like to look at sports. It's called Father Time always ticks out, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, you can't wait too long now.
yeah. Well, I think
I don't think I'm waiting too long. I'm just not. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin. I don't want to ruin a man. I definitely want to make sure that I am.
and you know what? And I hate to cut you. I like how you said that. Elaborate that. You don't, cause coming from a successful woman or successful women in general,
Yeah.
do you think that could be the reason that a lot of successful women feel like they're not at that point and they feel
Yeah.
like they gonna ruin the man?
I don't think that they actually even take it that far to say they think they would ruin the man. I think that some of them are set in their ways to say it's just if he ain't got this, I'm not dealing with it. That's
Right.
not that you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying that to me that's not fair. And that's why I said I don't want to ruin a man, which is why I'm taking my time and making sure that I don't develop that mentality. Because I'm gonna tell you something about hurt. If you don't deal with your hurt, because that trauma, and I posted that in the comments earlier, and I said hurt people. So where it is, you can tell yourself you are ready for something, but you are still hurting, and then you get in this situation, and it can start off good, but then the hurt or whatever can set in because you're triggered. Because a lot of people get triggered by certain behaviors that they actually have not dealt with. So you can take a good person and that relationship could definitely develop and it can be good. But if you are still hurting and haven't dealt with your triggers, the next thing you know, that's when you got, oh, I make more money than you, or this my house, or this my car, or you couldn't even pay for, because that person goes AWOL because of their own hurt that they have not dealt with.
Right. I'm gonna say something on this, and this just again me just speaking in general. Uh,
Hmm.
see, that's why I don't get, because and I'm gonna use an example. You said trauma. Now, if you used to get your mama whooping your ass when you did something wrong, if anybody pull out a belt or you see a belt, is that a sign of trauma? Do you react back to that? How can we pick and choose what trauma is trauma? You're talking about trauma in a relationship that somebody hurt you, but if somebody whooped your ass, that hurt too. So therefore, you learn to get past that, knowing that it was a situation or a thing you went through. So when we say trauma, that's why when people say trigger something, man, we done all got ass whoopings. That don't make us trigger us to go out here and do something crazy. So
Hmm.
trauma is trauma. You can't just put trauma in this category and not put it in the umbrella. Trauma is trauma. A lot of they used to call that when we got whooping. I used to get whoopings with switches and extension cords. Nowadays they call that child abuse. Well, I wouldn't do my kid like that, but just because I see an extension cord or see somebody, I'm not gonna snap out and black out. I
Right.
didn't look at it as trauma. So a lot of times we pick. That's why Dewberry asked you, well, how long do you think it's gonna work? Because that's what I want to know. How long, if you say trauma can trigger, how long is a long time for trauma to live in your life?
Well, I think it's a difference in a victim, because at that point, that to me that's victimizing, and you just learned the word, and now you're going on it, and that's a form of manipulation and some
Yeah,
narcissistic behavior. That's two different,
yeah.
categories. I'm and when y'all asked about the time frame, the reason I keep saying I don't know is because seriously, I've been dating, I've been out on a couple of dates.
Okay.
Um,
Well, that's good.
uh, yeah,
So you're not. So the bottom line, and that's what you have to also say and let these. It's not the fact that you're weighing your options, and when you get ready, because that's why Dewberry said how long. So really, in actuality, you just kicking it. You ain't ready right now.
Well, no, and to add on to it, it's not that I'm not ready, because I promise you, like, if the right one present itself tomorrow and the chemistry is good, hey, we doing this. I'm just not I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to and having conversations, because I don't feel a need to rush into we go on a date tomorrow and then we girlfriend and boyfriend 2 days later. That right there, like, we're not doing that one. I like the getting to know phase and the courting phase.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this right. I I understand what you're saying. Uh, I get what you're saying. I know you're going at it. All I'm saying is this here. You know, time is ticking, mom. I want you to make sure that you choose the right one. I want to make sure that you choose the person that's for you, not for me,
Mm-hmm.
not for him, but for
Mm-hmm.
you. That's the
Yeah.
only thing. Because at the end of the day, I cannot, I can't tell you what's for you.
Right.
All I
And then
can
let me add this to it too, y'all. I got a 10-year-old daughter.
Mhm.
Okay, I have two older kids, but I have a 10-year-old daughter. So I'm very strategic about, like, cause I want this next relationship. I want it to be the last one. Okay, 40 years old. Ain't nobody trying to keep breaking up, getting
uh
with nobody breaking up.
that ain't
So
reality though. You know that ain't reality though, right?
what's not reality?
Your next relationship is not
Yeah,
gonna be
you
your last
already, and she done
I
sealed sign it. She done
I
set it
said
up
I
already.
want it. I said I want it
But
to be.
I'm just one of them people that want to bring you down in reality. And in
Yeah.
reality states that when you get in a relationship at the age of 40 plus, hey, it's gonna be problems. And then you might got you a 5 year run. You might get
Yeah.
you a 10 year run. But I'm
Well,
just
you
being
just
real.
well, thank you for the statistics, cause I guess I'm gonna be single then. You just scared the shit out of me.
I'm just telling you some real shit.
Well, I keep going on dates then.
So you
I'm
keep,
just,
well, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm
I'm just
I
saying.
keep
saying
going
And
on
that's what,
dates.
and that's what he's saying. That's the reality, because at this time, like you say, you trying to figure out what's really going to be the real key. But when we look at it, it's like you're comfortable with being with, who you are. So as long as you come to being who you are, is it's okay. But then
Right.
but you got to be honest about saying, okay, I'm comfortable with that. That ain't what I want. But when we speak in general, we can't say that, oh, it ain't enough out there, or it's trauma, because trauma wouldn't have you still dating. It would have been so bad that it wouldn't have you dating. So you still looking. But what you're doing is, it's like you get a chance, you practice and run, because all the faults that you have, you're looking for it. And remember now, you can only identify with what you know how to identify.
Right.
So
Correct.
so if you're drawing the same thing, remember now, keep doing the same and looking for different results. It's insanity.
It's insanity. Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's either you need to switch your game up, and that'll put you on a different level, instead of looking at it, because what you're saying in the actions of what it is two different things. You have a good way of looking at it, but the reality is, what's I guess what okay, and this is just in general, what does a successful woman look for? Not saying you, but just the idea, what you looking for. Stability. Because you said some things at first, it made it sound like you was looking for a labor union, because you said take the trash out. Yeah, yeah, you said a lot. You like to get the car washed. And you say that's what you did. You would like for him to do those things. I know I'm just messing with you, but I'm saying, is that those some of
That ain't what they
the
doing in a relationship.
hey, listen this here. This what I want.
no, I got the
I'm
super car. My woman, I give her the car. You go through the machine and stuff. I'm not getting out. I'll pay somebody to do that.
And that's fine. But I just don't want to have to go take my truck and do it, because that's what I do now. Well, actually, I have somebody come and detail it. But what
See,
I'm saying
see,
is,
see,
see,
see, look, see.
I'm a cook. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cook some days. I'm gonna wash clothes. It's stuff that
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay,
do,
so what
like,
if he
as a
wants you to?
woman.
Okay, so but what if he wants you to cook, and one of the compromise, you have to cook all the time? Are you willing to do that?
No, I can't cook all the time because I'm an entrepreneur. I have like 4 businesses.
Well, there it is then.
But we can pay for somebody to come and cook. Just like he could pay for somebody to come and detail the vehicles. I'm just talking about us working together. And when I said take out the trash and all this other kind of stuff, I'm saying I want somebody to come in and we take the ease off of each other, the little
Yeah,
essentials that we have to do around here. I'm
right.
not saying that's just he's obligated to do those things. I'm saying as a single woman right now, those are the things that I do that I can, you know what I'm saying? We can double team this stuff right here. So we have
Right.
time to actually go on dates and spend time with each other and have that quality time.
No, I understand what you're saying now. I didn't know that's what you. Okay, I got you now. I'm
Yeah.
with you now.
Yeah. And I understand what you're saying too, as far as like the whole thing about recognizing trauma, or even people even saying it. And like I said, and I'm getting it like Mr. Charleston said, his name is Charleston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all been, everybody else probably been doing this little podcast podium stuff longer than I have. I'm a motivational speaker, so I speak directly to people and we talk about the reality. We talk about the now and how to fix it for the better. I'm just tapping into this hypothetically, or this is the pool over here that is going on. So when I talk about the trauma and everything, like I completely understand that if you keep attracting crazy, it's because that's what's still going on in you. And if you're a person who are not going to actually accept that there are some things that you're
Right.
doing, that you're asking for by receiving those people with that type of behavior, then that's insanity
Hey,
too, because
dude,
you keep doing the same thing expecting different
dude,
results.
can
So
I get
I
my take
completely
on that
understand that.
shit real quick,
Yeah.
uninterrupted? Okay,
Yes.
so
What's up, Mike?
and I want to say this, listen, man, we got to be able to have productive conversations with, like what Dude said, without people taking it personal, because that's the way that we can come up with a solution. If we got people sitting around, oh man, this is what, listen, okay. So I like the way that Cross broke it down, and I don't want to be interrupted. I don't want to be interrupted on this because I've been a chat warrior today. Yeah, no, I've been a keyboard ass nigga sitting in the chat talking shit. But listen, though,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
what I
Good
gotta say.
goddamn finger
Cross,
fucking the
I like the way
goddamn
you broke
keyboard,
it.
Mike.
No, I'm gonna keep it up. This
Yeah.
is my type of shit. Yeah. Anyways, Cross said, would you be willing to cook every day if that's what your man wanted? No, because I'm an entrepreneur. I gotta do. So that right there shows the lack of submission, because if the right man comes into your life, but all he wants you to do is cook every
Right.
damn day, you can't do that because you're an entrepreneur and you got too
Right.
much business to help him take it. So that's what I'm saying right there. That was a textbook example of why you will never get the man that you want, because you ain't never going to be the woman that he wants. And you have to be
Right.
able to
That's
submit.
why. That's
Submit
why I
means
use
tap
the
out.
example.
Listen, let me say something real quick. When somebody taps out in a wrestling match, they don't raise the hand of the person who tapped out. You don't become the winner. You got to be able to compromise. You might have to do some things that you might not want to do, but it's going to be able to maintain the longevity of a relationship. So that's all I want to say. I'm not going to go back and forth. I'm going to let people rebuttal to what I got to say, and then I'm going to hop off. But thank you. That was a textbook example of what we was talking about.
Already.
Already.
I just want to, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
BJ.
I just want to ask CJ, what is you looking for at 40 with a 10-year-old daughter?
I am looking for the man that's gonna come in and match what I'm doing. I'm not financially struggling. I've been to therapy. My mental stability is definitely on a different level. I'm channeling everything to where I can leave some generational wealth to my
Question.
grandkids.
What you looking for in a man? I
I'm
mean, what
I'm
you
telling
looking for?
if you let me speak, just like Max just
Because you
said,
keep going in
I don't want to
circles.
battle. I don't want to battle.
I'm sorry, I got to cut you off. You keep going in
I'm not
circles
here to
because
go back and
CW
forth.
came up here. Listen, CW came up here and gave you jewels, and you started hunting for crystals, I guess. I don't know what you hunting for, but the sound
That's how
of it, I think you do
that's your
better.
perspective. Because first of
Listen,
all,
you
I
sound
did
like
not
a
get on this
DoorDasher.
panel, ma'am. I
I'm
didn't get on
sorry,
this
but you
panel
sound like a
to play
Hold
DoorDasher.
on.
matchmaker.
Sweetheart, you sound
That's
like a
fine.
DoorDasher.
That's
Hold
fine.
on.
I'm
That's fine. Okay.
43. I'm 43, and you say you in
Okay.
your 40s with a 10-year-old. I'm 43 with a 22-year-old. So I'm
Okay.
free to travel, come and go as I please, hippity hop, slang thighs wherever I want to. But at the end of the day, I don't know what you're looking for. You just sound like a bulldagger to me. I'm sorry to tell you because at
But
40
I
with
didn't
the
get on this panel.
10-year-old,
I didn't get on this
you
panel
want
saying I
somebody that's
was
Yeah,
looking
no,
for
we yeah.
anything. They
listen.
asked
You
me
want
a
some,
question.
but
They
listen, babe.
asked
But
me a
Right,
what's your
right.
question.
response?
I
I'm going
never
off your
got on this
response.
panel saying I was looking for anything. And if you keep coming at me
No,
like that, it's women like you. It's women
Girl,
like you.
you
This
got to
is
get
why
her
we
age.
can't have conversations. Because why are you
You
calling me
taking it
out
so
of my name
hard.
right now
You taking
and
it so
telling
hard,
me what I'm
sweetheart.
looking and acting like?
Because that's what it sounds
I
like.
never came up here asking
You want
for
somebody to
any
match
type
your
of
energy,
man.
your
I
income.
never
You don't know how
said
to build a
that.
man. You're not gonna
I
find nobody
never
on your
said
level.
that.
If you find somebody on your level, you need to stay on social media living in
Oh,
this boy
Lord.
reality. That's your
I never
problem.
came up here saying I was looking for
You
anything, ma'am.
respond. Your
I
response. I'm
never
going off your
said
response,
that.
sweetheart.
I never said I was
You
looking for
struggling with
anything, and that's
that
what you're
dyke
not gonna do.
disease.
You're
You
not
need to
gonna
get you a
put
woman.
words in my mouth.
Get you a
And
woman.
you want a moment. You want a moment,
Get
but
you a
you got your
woman.
moment.
No,
You want a
sweetheart.
moment, and you got
No,
your
sweetheart. I'm
moment.
just telling you, you sound like a pure dyke. Like you sound like a
But I'm
bulldagger.
not.
Like
But I'm
this man
not.
came up here and told you
But I'm
something. You
not.
study. It's all what
I
2 hours.
didn't
You
rebuttal him.
study
I
talk
did
about
not
the
rebuttal
same
him. I
thing,
did
the
not go
same
against
thing.
him.
But if a
I
man
didn't
asks you
rebuttal
to
him.
cook, you
I
got
did
a
not go
problem with
against
that.
him.
You
I
got a
let
problem
him
with us cooking
spit
for a
them
man
gems and
because
I
you make
took
too much
those gems
money.
in.
You
right.
make too much money. You can't cook
I
for your man.
listened
I
to
wouldn't give a
him.
damn. I'ma
I
send
did,
you damn
and not once
everything.
have I said the amount of money that I make either. All I said was I was an entrepreneur. That's all I said. And you're not gonna make me and anybody believe that I'm sitting on this panel trying to act like I'm too good
Girl, what's
to
your
listen to
temperature?
anybody.
What's your
That's what you're
temperature?
not gonna do.
Cause your pressure going up. Back up from the camera because you
Because
talking
you
too
because
much.
you're acting real ignorant right now. You are sitting here
How?
trying to pretend as if I've been sitting up here not accepting and receiving any information that anybody's been given. And that is not what I've been doing.
You. When you get with
All
somebody,
right.
it's two, not you. I. What's wrong with you? That's why you ain't got no man because you don't want to cook for him. Don't you know the way to a man's heart is food? Damn, who raised you? I thought your mama did. I was raised without a daddy. My daddy got before I was born. But I know how to get a man and keep him when I get one. And I know how to be free and play when I want to play around with several of them. But at the end
Okay,
of the day, you have
are
a
you done?
10-year-old. You have a 10-year-old. You're
And
not free to
you
do
know
what you
nothing
want to
about my
do.
family and about my
Just
kids,
finish
and that is
dedicating your
why, that
40-year-old
is one of
self
the
to your
reasons why
10-year-old
I'm
daughter.
single.
Once
That
you
is
get
one of the reasons why
18,
I'm single,
once you
because I
get
am raising
18,
a 10-year-old daughter, and I want her to understand that you cannot be a woman out here asking to be in a relationship and it's one-sided. You have to make sure that you have something
you
to
don't
bring to the
ask to be in
table
a
as well.
relationship. What is you talking about? You 40. You talking, girl, you talking way high school
Hey,
days. You want to be my
I
boyfriend.
appreciate y'all
You want
for
to be
letting
my
me up.
girlfriend.
I'm
Yes or
about to
no?
go
Go with
because
yes or
this right
no.
here, I
Yeah,
don't
because
do
you giving
this.
dyke
This
mentality.
is what
You
I
giving
don't do.
dyke
Okay.
mentality. Go on,
All right.
boy,
You're right.
dagger.
All
See
right.
you later, JC.
All right,
All
salute.
right.
I'm sorry, but she giving bulldagger mentalities. There's no way you can submit to a man that you can't submit to a man because you're an entrepreneur. I wouldn't give a damn if you're an entrepreneur. You got your own hours. That means you can cook for your man, have the house clean, and all that shit there. You're an entrepreneur. That means you're working on your own hours. You still can please your man, feed your man, and your 10-year-old. But
Mm.
she's scared of something. Is it that a man might try her 10-year-old? Her 10-year-old look better than her, and she's threatened by a man that might come around and do some unthinkable things. I'm just saying because the mentality that the talk she giving, that's that bulldagger talk. And
Mm.
if she don't like it, oh well. I'm just telling you what your responses came off to me as a bulldagger mentality. You're a dyke. You want to be more masculine than a man. Well, take on the dyke role. Because you look a little rough around the edges, got the dreads hanging low. Go on and put your jeans on and your tennis shoes, your palms. Put your
Oh,
tight, your tight, what that
hey,
is, your tight shirt on and smash your titties in. Because
hey,
she'll make a good bulldagger.
boy,
She ready to
listen,
pay a
y'all.
woman.
I want to listen. When we have conversations like this and they go, it's because at the end of the day, hey man, this called conversation.
Yeah,
Some people like we not living in a time where all conversations is gonna go the way you want it to go.
not on
Some
this
people
social
gonna,
media, dog.
I'm just saying, as a woman, I'm
and I
43. I have
understand. No, that's
No,
what
And
I'm
it's like
saying.
she's talking
and
in
I told
circles.
it,
And if
and
you read the
BJ, and
comments, she's going
shout
in
out to
circles.
BJ. We ain't say salute
Salute,
BJ,
y'all.
because BJ
Salute,
came in here.
BJ.
Salute BJ, but I'm just saying,
Salute.
no, and I got to respect with BJ. That's why, and again, it wasn't me to come in. I'm speaking in general. That's why I asked her when it comes to submission. So, and I just reason why I wanted to use that example is simple fact is, okay, if you don't cook every day, but God forbid, say for instance, your mother got to move in with your husband. Well, if you ain't cooking every day, that you know what I'm saying? You let me see you don't cook, but what if he do that? Now that's a problem. That's why I said a lot of times compromise is that's what the relationship is, like a business partnership.
Right.
Compromise. It has to be an
Right. But also
understanding.
check this out. Not just the man. She has a 10-year-old. So you're not cooking every day. I cook 7 days a week, Monday to Sunday. So why should you have a break with a 10-year-old? What you feed her fast food, TV dinner?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just speaking, like I said, in general about
Right.
like if that had to happen, if you found this man that this the man you want. And he says, well, one of my thing I love, one of my biggest things, and he tell you this, and a lot of times that's the game. If a dude will say, hey, man, I love such and such, boy, I love, man, my mama, my aunties, they cook this. If you understand the game, you're going to try to figure out what he like, his foods he like.
Right.
So
Because he
then you're
going
going to be in there
hints.
cooking for him, because the more you doing that for him, all a man want at the end of the day is peace. He want to know he can be
That's
able to come
it.
home and, like they say, the king of his castle. He's the head. Even the
Boss, you
Bible
know what
says,
it
"I'm
comes
the
down
head
to?
and
You can't serve two
not the
masters.
tail."
Can't
A
serve two
man don't like a
masters. Can't
complaining
a
woman.
woman a woman cannot serve two masters, homie. So when you sit back and you say, "I want you to do this," but you can't even do that, how am I supposed to expect you can? How if you can't do the small things? I know you can't do the large things, and this goes back to what Dude was saying in the beginning. If I'm gonna be able to do for you, you got to be able to do for me. It ain't nothing if I do it for you, but if you can't do nothing for me, then guess what? We ain't got nothing to do. That's just how it goes.
Say, listen,
I'm
right?
out what God, she waiting
Let
on
me
God. So
answer.
you haven't read the Bible.
Let me answer this real quick, y'all. I want to answer this. It say first of all, a man's supposed to find a woman. A man don't supposed to find shit but himself. See, I think that's what people starting to goddamn lose they focus at.
That
A
part.
man, any man in this world, quit trying to find a woman, find yourself. And once you find yourself, guess what? A good woman gonna come, homie.
Yeah,
Because you got
that's
to
a
know how to
fact.
love yourself before you can invite somebody in or take on somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Like in real life. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not trying to find nothing. I don't want to find nothing. I'm find myself. And I find myself and I put myself in the right position. And when you put yourself in the right position, the right woman gonna come along and say, how you doing? And once that right woman come along and say, how you doing, y'all energy is gonna be able to connect. Come on, homie.
Yeah,
I don't understand why people say that all the time. A man's no, don't do that. That's why I say that. You know, I don't like when people try to put too much emphasis on the man, like he gotta go do this. Man, we ain't gotta do shit. Nigga, what we can do is we can goddamn be the person to nigga, we can be the vessel. Nigga, sometimes the game when we say we helping our significant other, sometimes it's right here.
yeah,
It's the conversation that we can give our female to make them better. That's all I'm saying.
that's real
So
game.
so quit making it seem like, yeah, man. So many people is caught up in a materialistic ass world. That's why you got females competing with each other. When it come down to getting their bodies done, when it come down to doing, they competing because at the end of the day, it's like motherfucker, y'all don't know y'all self. Y'all think y'all got this shit figured out. Y'all ain't got this shit figured the fuck out. It might be a man that walk by you that could be the man that could change your life, and you might like that man, but all in the name of uh He supposed to say something to me. Man, your mother, man, your ass, you know what? Keep doing your thug thing, soldier. That's all I can say.
And a lot of times, a lot of the big things is that, and my brother used to say this, my granddad them say, sometimes we walk straight and we get walk straight and got our head straight up or looking up. But sometimes it's okay to look down and look at the ground, because the ground, the roses and everything, the flowers, that's where the most beautiful thing sometimes is, looking down. So if we got our head up so much, we'll bypass what's really right in front of us. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter. It's like I said, once you find them, it's the old saying is, you hear females say, girl, get you a man. You need a man. He acting up, get a man. It ain't about like this, like even CJ said, it ain't about getting them. It's about keeping them. It's like a car. Anybody go get a car off a car lot. Shit, how you gonna keep the payments and the maintenance up if you really like that car? So it ain't
That
about
part.
getting a man.
Facts.
It's about keeping it.
And in
And
order
What
to
do I
keep
need to do to keep them?
that car running, you gonna have to be able to maintenance that car.
Service it.
And it's the same thing in this life, man. I just think that people are so caught up in this make believe fantasy world that these people is put out there. And I'm telling y'all, it's not real. It's fake. They only giving us
Talk show reality dudes.
Mhm.
They want them one of
that's
the more
fake.
social media dudes. You're not
I'm a,
gonna get that. And her problem, real quick, dude. I heard her say something about a dude. She was explaining about a dude. First thing she bring up his flaw. Who ain't got a flaw? You being judgmental. What flaw you got?
Doing cross, I got a question for y'all. So why if I go to a car lot and I tell my niggas, yeah, man, I got all these cars, where they at? Oh, well, no, man, they at the lot. I took all these cars for a spin. Well, nigga, if you don't have any of the cars, but you went out here and you drove all the cars in the lot, what good does that make? Just because you went out and did a lot of this, it's all about the retention rate. If you can't retain anything that you get, then you ain't got nothing to show. So why is it a flex nowadays when ladies say, oh, I don't care about this, nigga, I'll go see this one, that one, and that one, and then they still want a relationship? What man is gonna look at that and say, yeah? I
Well,
mean, now don't get me wrong, there are niggas that want hoes out there, but who gonna keep them?
yeah, but and then it goes back, like you said, analogy. When I said about the car thing, it's like, nigga, everybody drive foreign. I mean, I ain't gonna say everybody, but if you drive foreign cars, they say put 93, nigga. Do you know that in the BM you cannot? You got to put premium. You can't just say because I want the BMW, nigga, I'm gonna put 89 and 83. You gonna fuck the engine up. You got to put premium at all times. So just because you like the car and you decide the gas, the main thing is the gas. Like the kids say, gas and motherfuckers up. The gas. Us men like good gas. We like to be gassed up. If we wanted to be a clown, and you say, hey, I'm gonna be a clown, baby, you gonna be the best goddamn clown in the world. You know how much that'll make a nigga feel? Nigga like, shit, my baby said I can be a goddamn clown. Nigga, what the fuck is you? That's what I'm saying. It's to back us on telling us, nigga, no matter what the world say, nigga, you gonna win. Nigga, you know how much that means? You let us off the chain. Then we just strictly focused then.
nah, real life. Nah, man, but yeah, man, say, man, we had a great conversation today, man. We went overboard like a motherfucker. I know that goddamn
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah. You did. Yeah,
Uh,
we just long. It's
but
been a long time since you did this.
Oh, this
yeah,
was a big ass circle.
I
Oh,
gotta
dang.
get, but I needed that though. I needed that, just you know what I'm saying, just get everybody back
Yeah,
in tune. But like I said, man, I love to have all the women back on one day, man. We can have different topics about, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things, man. And hey, man, let's feel free. Let's feel free to conversate. But like I said,
yeah.
but I'm finna get ready to get off here right now, man. Man, I'm gonna catch back up with y'all later on, and we gonna rock out. We gonna rock out.
Salute.
But
Hey,
Peace,
Already,
like you
man.
peace.
say,
Salute everybody.